Okay, welcome back dear students. This is the second virtual class. Now I'm going to talk about Unit 61 concerning Grammar 2. We are going to talk about be get used to something, like I am used to. Now we are going to differentiate between two structures. I am used to doing something and I used to do something. Okay, so let's study this example situation. Lisa is American, but she lives in Britain. When she first drove a car in Britain, she found it very difficult because she had to drive on the left, not on the right. Driving on the left was strange and difficult for her because she wasn't used to it. She wasn't used to driving on the left. But after a lot of practice, driving on the left became less strange, so she got used to driving on the left. Now it is no problem for Lisa. She is used to driving on the left. إذن الآن يعني سنفرق بين تركيبين. الأول verb to be was is am used to something, والثاني اللي هو used to without verb to be, without get plus bare infinitive. Okay, so be, let's talk about be. I am used to something. It means it is not new or strange for me. I don't mind it. I don't mind this. Frank lives alone. He doesn't mind this because he has lived alone for 15 years. It is not strange for him. He is used to it. He is used to living alone. معناها هو متعود على الشيء. الآن when we say he is, he was, I am, for example, used to it, used to something, معناته أنا متعود على الشيء. الشيء هذا مش جديد علي، مش غريب علي، أنا متعود عليه. وبالتالي is, was, am, are plus used to بيجي بعدها something used to it. ولكن إذا جاء بعدها بعد used to المسبوقة ب verb to be am is are، يكون الفعل إذا جاء فعل يكون الفعل gerund. وبالتالي he is used to living. He is used to living. They are used to, staying alone. We were used to driving on the left. So I think this is very, very easy. Okay, let's go to the second example. I bought some new shoes. They felt a bit strange at first because I wasn't used to them. I wasn't used to them. ما كنتش متعود عليهم. Our new flat is on a very busy street. I expect they will get used to the noise. سوف يتعودوا على الشيء. وبالتالي ممكن يكون التعود على الشيء في الباست، ممكن يكون في البريزنت، ممكن يكون في الفيوتشر. يعني حتتعود على الأمر، حتاخد عليه. You will get used to this. You will get used to it. I was not used to this. I wasn't used to it. I wasn't used to it. Okay. فبالتالي الستركتشر يعني بسيط جدا. نحط verb to be used to الشيء. I was used to this. I wasn't used to this. سوف تتعود عليه. ممكن نقول you will be used to this or you will get used to this. You will get used to the noise. ولكن إذا جاء verb بعد used to في هذه الحالة used to المسبوقة ب verb to be فيكون الفعل بعد used to gerund ing. Our new flat is on a very busy street. I expect we will get used to the noise. يعني حتتعود، سوف تتعود على هذا الضجيج. But at the moment it's very disturbing. Okay. Diane has a new job. She has to get up much earlier now than before. At 6:30 she finds this difficult because she isn't used to getting up so early. هي مش متعودة تصحى. هي مش متعودة تصحى so early. She is not used to getting up so early. Barbara's husband is often away from home. She doesn't mind this. ما في عندها مشكلة في الأمر. She doesn't find this, strange. She is used to him being away. Very nice structure. She is used to him being away. وبالتالي هي متعودة عليه يكون برا. مش متعودة إنه هي تكون إذا قلنا إحنا she is used to him being away معناته إحنا الاستراكشر هذا أضفنا عليه subject اللي هو him. She is used to him being away وحطينا الفعل بعد السبجكت gerund. She is used to her husband being away. C. After B get used, you cannot use the infinitive to do, to drive, etc. We say she is used to driving on the lift. We cannot say she is used to drive on the left. وبالتالي يا جماعة لما يكون مسبوقة used to verb to be يجب أن يأتي الفعل بعدها gerund. When we say I am used to something, to is a preposition. I am used to something, to is a preposition. What does this mean? This means that after the preposition, after to, we need to put a verb in the gerund form. يعني إذا جاء فعل بما إنه to هنا I'm used to, he is used to, they were used to. إذا جاء فعل بعد used to بما إنه هي preposition فبالتالي يجب أن يكون gerund. To is a preposition, not a part of the infinitive. So we say Frank is used to living alone, not Frank is used to live. Lisa had to get used to driving on the left, not get used to drive. إذن سواء get أو verb to be إجا used to بعدها الفعل بيكون gerund. Okay, D. Do not confuse I am used to doing and I used to do. طبعا the difference is cut clear. The difference is cut clear or clear cut, because I am used to doing something. It means I don't mind it. I don't find it. It is not new for me. I don't find it strange. It is not strange. Okay, so أنا متعود على هذا الشيء، ماخذ عليه، متعود عليه، عادي، أمر طبيعي بالنسبة لي. لكن I used to do something. I used to do. I used to sleep early. I used to go to school on foot and this stuff. معناها I used to do something regularly in the past, but now I no longer do it. كنت متعود على فعل شيء في الماضي لكن الآن لم أعد أفعله. وبالتالي I used to smoke معناته كنت متعود على التدخين زمان، كنت أدخن. معناها بتحمل في طياتها إنه أنا لا أدخن الآن. كنت متعود عليه زمان، يعني زمان كنت أدخن. I used to do something in the past. It means I did something regularly. I did something regularly in the past, but I no longer do it now. Okay, so let's go. I'm used to doing something. It means it is not strange or new for me. هذا هو الفرق في دي، هذه مهمة جدا. It is not strange or new for me. يعني أنا متعود على الشيء. هي معناها I'm used to doing something. I am used to driving on the left because I have lived in Britain a long time. I'm used to the weather in this country. سواء إجا فعل أو إجا something معناتها إنه أنا متعود على هذا الشيء. ولكن but I used to do something as I have already put it. I did it regularly in the past but no longer do it. You can use this only for the past, not for the present. كلام جميل. إذا نستخدمها فقط للماضي ولا نستخدمها للحاضر. إذا I used to do something, it means I did it regularly in the past. كنت متعود، يعني كنت بعمل شيء بشكل يعني دائم أو متعود عليه في الماضي والآن لم أعد أفعله. So it can be used to express something in the past. Okay, the structure is I used to do, not I am used to do. Okay, I used to drive to work every day, but these days I usually go by bike. We used to live in a small village. لازم يجي وراها شيء يقول إنه لم يعد هذا الشيء يعني دائما دائم أو لم يعد هذا الشيء موجود. So I used to live in a small village but now we live in London. Okay, so let's call it a day, let's call it a class. So this is the end. We have come to the end of our class of unit 61. وبالتالي المطلوب في الاكسرسايزز، وهذا مهم جدا، هو في كل مثلا في كل تمرين المسألة رقم 2 و3، لأن الأولى بتكون محلولة. مثلا 61.1 الأولى محلولة، للأسف مش محلولة، فبيكون 2 و3. أوكي 61.2 الأولى محلولة، فبالتالي بضل عندنا 2 and 3. You sleep on the floor, you don't mind this, you have always slept on the floor. Friend, wouldn't you prefer to sleep in a bed? You know I blah 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 blah. So 2 and 3. 61.2. أيضا 61.3 الأولى محلولة، الثانية والثالثة مطلوب. The children at school had a new teacher. The children at school had a new teacher. She was different from the teacher before her, but this wasn't a problem for the children. They soon, okay, blah blah blah. And 3. 61.4 complete the sentences using only one word each time. الأولى والثانية محلول، إذن الثالثة والرابعة مطلوب. وهلم جارة في التمارين القادمة إن شاء الله. Okay, thank you very much for today.